put your hand in his arm. And then we got it. Shoulder to shoulder. Best man, shoulder to shoulder. Touch their shoulders. You know, marriage is a time when a growing love is made public, when a man and a woman commit their love and their life with promises to one another in the very presence of witnesses. Behalf of Marco, behalf of Ingrid, they welcome you here and thank you for being a witness as they take their marriage promises, their vows to one another. And marriage is a promise that two hearts gladly make. It's a promise to be tender, to care, to help, to give and take. Marriage is a promise to share one life together, and it's a love-filled promise meant to be kept forever. And as I say these promises, give them to each other from your hearts. I promise to give you the best of myself, to ask of you no more than you can give. I promise to accept you the way that I fell in love with you, for your qualities, your abilities, and I will not reshape you in a different image. I promise to respect you with your own interests, desires, and needs, sometimes different, but no less important than my own. And finally, I promise to love you through good and difficult times with all I have to give and all I feel inside. And if you both make these promises to one another, say, I do. I do.
I do.
When a man and a woman falls in love and they want to be a part of each other's life, they do what you're doing. They come forward to be married. And this is honorable because this is a sacred covenant that you enter into with the marriage covenant. This is a time to become one, two halves are made whole, and two friends become husband and wife with the same goal and purpose, to have a happy home. So at this time, in the presence of witnesses, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? If so, say, I do.
I do.
In the presence of witnesses, you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Do you promise to love each other, be ever faithful to one another, stand by each other's side, forsaking all others, and receiving each other from this moment on for better or worse, richer or poor, sickness and health, for as long as you both shall live? If so, say, I do.
I do.
I do.
And you're giving and receiving of the rings as a symbol of your marriage covenant. Hand your flowers to the maid of honor, and if the rings would be given to the groom and the bride for each other. And if the maid of honor and best man would take one step over, and if the bride would face me, and if the groom would step down just a little bit and turn to her, okay? A little so they can take a good picture. Place the ring on your bride's other, oh, you do the right hand. Hold your hands. Now place the ring on your groom's right hand. And then hold your hands and face, turn around. Look into your bride's eyes and say, I love you.
I love you.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I marry you.
I marry you.
Now look into your groom's eyes, say, I love you.
I love you.
And with this ring, I marry you.
I marry you.
And you're about to take part of the unity candle ceremony, which is a part of your wedding celebration. Instead of separate lights in life, today you join your life, your marriage, your love in unity with one another. Still keeping your individualities. That's why you put the individual candles back still lit, all three flames burn together. So if the groom would lead the way behind, the best man have a seat. And the best man have a seat. The groom right here, and the bride right next to her. So as you light the unity candle together, dedicate your life, your marriage, your love, coming in unity with one another, but still keeping your individualities. All three flames burn together. So light the unity candle together. Together. And then if the group, put the individual candles back and let the bride lead the way over with the groom at her side. Beautiful bride. You can stand. You know, in the language of flowers, a red rose is a symbol of love and passion. And it would be our hope that wherever you make your home, you designate a certain spot and put a vase at 2 red roses that fit in, and celebrate this wedding anniversary every year by each one bringing a red rose and placing it in the vase as a recommitment, a renewal of your love and promises to one another. And then during the year, if things happen that words can't resolve, if just one of you bring a red rose to the special place as a statement of your love, the other would see it and accept it. And I see you do have a special love that's brought you here. It shows in your eyes, which are the windows of your heart. And the good news is it will grow deeper, richer, stronger, and purer because of your commitment with promises and trust to one another. And you're standing by your true love, your best friend. Always bring honor, respect to your relationship wherever you go, whatever you do, be each other's best representatives. Do you both accept this charge today? If so, say I do.
I do.
Therefore, it is with great honor, by the authority vested in me as an ordained minister of the gospel, by the laws of the state of Nevada, to proudly pronounce you husband and wife, and you may seal it with a big kiss. Kiss. You may take your first stroll down the aisle as husband and wife. Keep your flowers. And your first stroll down the aisle as husband and wife. As we congratulate Marco and